Hi, welcome back. My name is Olly Matthews, and this is my Olly's Getting Fit 2021 video challenge series vlog thing. Yeah, still haven't spent much time with the marketing team on the branding. So, as I said in my last episode, I've set myself a series of goals for the year. Most of them around kind of not just fitness, I guess, but specifically running, because that's going to be the main way that I'm going to try and get into decent shape. And I've got a few running goals I want to try and tick off this year. And the first thing I've been doing is just trying to get back out and actually get running, because I haven't been running for, I don't know, about 2-3 months with any kind of consistency at all. So I went out on Monday, and I've just come back in from another run now. That started to sound like I'd just come back in from Monday's run, but no, I've just come back in from Wednesday's run. And it was just another little 5K, same sort of circuit, around the countryside here. I did Mondays, like in just over 25 minutes, so like 25 minutes, 22 seconds. And so I set myself the little challenge today of just running quicker than that one. So managed to do that, managed to get in 24 minutes, 59 seconds. I'll whack up the Strava summary just now. It felt tough, actually. It did feel a little bit tough. I was a bit stiff and tired in the legs from Monday's run. Not so bad, but just a bit tight, and sort of took me a little bit of time to sort of to warm up and stuff. I should really do a proper warm up and stretch beforehand, and that's something I really do need to start doing. I just never have done. I've always been really slack at that. But it did take me a couple of K to kind of get into the pace. I knew that I wanted to do it in around the 25-minute mark, and so I knew I need to be hitting those kind of 5 minutes per K split. So just looking at Strava, I did 5:04, 4:58, 5:19, 4:52, 4:44. So managed to get just under the 25 minutes, which is good. But I did leave most of the effort to do in those last 2K, really. Once I sort of got to that 3K mark, I had to sort of up the pace quite a bit and do a 4:52 and a 4:44, which they're not really rapid times for a decent runner, but for me, I had to sort of to step up the pace a little bit. So I'd like to try and improve that moving out and not leave myself with quite so much to do next time. What I'm going to do, if you remember, my target for the 5K is to get sub 20, and specifically to get quicker than 19 minutes 57 seconds, because that's my personal lifetime best. So I've got a long way to go. I've got 5 minutes basically to shave off my 5K time, which is like a minute per kilometre. I need to be going quicker. So that's a fair whack that I've got to do. But it is very doable, and it's national lockdown at the moment. There's not much else to do. So that's kind of nice. The plan is I've done 2 runs this week. I'm going to do 2 more this week, both of 5K, maybe a little bit longer. Might start stretching out to sort of to 6 or 7K. And get just a few Ks in the legs before next week. And in week 2, I'm going to do some interval running. So there's on the Peloton app, you can get some interval training classes that they do there, and you can have out when you're running the course. This is quite an alarming insight into my psyche. I found when I was using these Peloton HIIT classes back in April 2020, when the first lockdown happened, I was sort of getting back into running. I had this really weird sort of psychological reaction to them. So when I first started the run, and you've got this quite enthusiastic, pumped up American coach telling you like, come on, let's go, get off to a good start, you could do this. With my restrained British personality, in my mind I was going back going, look, I'll do what I want to do, all right? You can't tell me what to do. You can't order me about. I'll do what I want. And then by the end of the run, when he's like, come on, you could push it, come on, give me more, I'd be there going, yes, I can, I want to please you. So some weird things going on in my mind, but that's for a different conversation, probably one with a medically trained professional. But they do work. I do find that those interval training sessions work for me and help me gain fitness quicker than if I just go out and running. They make me work a little bit harder. I think having someone sort of boss you around a little bit and give you those speed to aim that, and the rest and the recovery and the sprints and all that kind of stuff. And I think HIIT training in general is just meant to be more effective at kind of improving your stamina and your fitness. One thing that I started doing last year, again in the summer when I was sort of getting back into running and doing quite well, was I started doing some beep tests like once a week, just as a way to track sort of fitness and my I think it's my VO2 max. So I'm going to dig out those results and I'll share them on my on the screen to have a little look at how I was doing. And again, I think I will try and get those back in, because again they're good way to kind of keep a track of like how I'm doing. So I mean, looking back, these were back in May from last year, and I was getting up around level 8.7. Yeah, about level 8.7, which I think my VO2 max was 43.7. Which I think it's all right. Like the rating is excellent, but I think that's kind of like age adjusted. So yeah. I then also did, and I'll do a separate video on this. Actually, I'll give one of these a little go in a couple of weeks' time. I did a Bronco test. So I don't know if anyone's ever done a Bronco test before as a stamina thing. They're quite common in rugby training, but it's where you run shuttles and you do 20 metres, 40 metres, and then 60 metres. And you then do that, you repeat that. So you do 5 sets of that overall. And it's hard work. It's like the beep test. It's those really short, sharp, hard session. And then as soon as you finish, within, I don't know, a minute, you're kind of back to normal and feeling fine, whereas a few seconds ago you were absolutely broken. But I remember seeing last year that Bowden Barrett, the All Black rugby player, he managed to do it in 4 minutes 12 seconds, and I think my best time was 5 minutes 34 seconds. So yeah, quite a bit longer. But yeah, so those are some other things I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do HIIT training next week. We'll probably do that for a couple of weeks as a way to kind of kickstart that fitness and try and improving. I'm going to stay at around the 5k mark, sort of 5, 6, 7k mark for those runs for the next couple of weeks. I just find that works better for me. They're easier to get in. They don't take up too much of my day. I can squeeze them in during sort of my lunch break at work, which is good, particularly at the moment because it's getting so dark. There's a window over, that's why I could have looked out there. It's getting dark early, so it's good to get those things done in the daylight. So do those back end of next week. So next weekend, which will be the 16th, Saturday the 16th, I will do either a beep test or a Bronco test, and put the results up and see how I do. So yeah, my goal for the 5k, as I said, is 1957. Baby steps right now. I need to get going. I need to get some proper training in. I also think I need to lose some weight as well. I'm not massively heavy at the moment, but I do need to lose some weight to make it easier to get around the course in quick time. Like if I'm going to be doing sub 4 minute per kilometres, I'm going to need to lose some weight because I'm not sure I can shift this frame around a course that quickly. Anyway, look, thanks very much. If you're doing your own kind of training and things like that and want to sort of share stories and ideas and progress and things like that, please do comment below and let's have a chat. At the moment, this is just sort of me rambling about the runs I'm doing. But once I start getting into the training properly, hopefully I should have some feedback on what training sessions I'm finding most useful, and hopefully they'll be useful for you too. All right then, take care everybody. Bye.